Hi, everybody. It's me, Rebecca, and I am just waiting for my husband to finish his last conference call so we can make dinner tonight. And I have been home. Let's see, I don't think I've left my house in over a week. So that has been interesting. But a lot of you that follow me have chronic illnesses. And so you know that my whole life is kind of a quarantine and not on purpose, just because I work from home. We have one car. We've had one car for 6 years now. When I typically don't go anywhere, I schedule my days where if I'm doing stuff, it's the days I have the car. So I'll go thrifting. That's when I'll plan my appointments. So for the most part, I'm home probably 80% of the week. And so for me, this is not really a huge adjustment. I was kind of like, the couple days in, this is just what I normally do. Now, yesterday I filmed a video and I looked horrible because I am coming off a 3-day migraine. So if you watched my video yesterday, I kind of look like I'm knocking on, like I look like I have coronavirus on yesterday's video, but just be known that it is because I was just exhausted from the migraines that I've been having. So I have wanted to talk about the sales that I've been having because my sales are actually up compared to last year. And there are a lot of parts of the country that are not on stay at home. That not everyone has lost their job. There's a lot of a lot of counties and a lot of states that really haven't had the grunt of this stay at home for a while. And so what I'm noticing is a lot of my sales are going to the states that don't seem to have a lot of cases of the coronavirus. So, there are still people shopping out there. So if you're kind of wondering, there are people actually shopping out there, and I've seen some other resellers post that they have been making sales. The first thing is that I have been listing every day. So for me, listing every day, I'm trying to stay in the same routine, the same pattern. Like I said, this is my normal day anyway. It's not like a tremendous amount of things have changed for me as far as like schedule and things like that. So I'm able, what's happening with my internet? Okay, sorry guys. I think the internet, my husband's been having problems with the internet. There are just so many people on the internet in life right now that it's kind of overtaking things. But so I have been having consistent sales even with this going on. So the key for me, like I said, has been listing daily. So I'm still listing daily. I've always believed people will say that it doesn't matter if you list daily on eBay, and I don't believe that. I always make sales when I list daily on eBay. You will notice, and I can go back and I can show you charts of days I didn't list and how many sales I had versus days I did list and those sales that I was getting then. So for me, posting constantly on the sites, whether it's 2 things or 20 things, as long as you're keeping active and listing, that is something that's really important. And I know some of you may watch this later, but make sure you check your messages if you sell on eBay. There was I got an email for an extra 500 listings for like 5 cents and stuff like that. So they're trying to do a little thing like that where it's they're trying to help us a little bit. So listing daily is something that I've been doing. I've also been kind of pulling some stuff out of my personal stuff. Like you, I've also been pulling stuff out, but I have a ton of inventory. I've been sourcing online. I knew this was coming. Once New York City started getting a lot of cases of this, I pretty much went out and did a couple big shopping halls. And so I have a lot of inventory downstairs. That has helped me a lot to be able to continue to list to because I previously bought inventory. ThreadUp, you can't even buy on their website anymore. The shoe boxes. There's another store, Joe Mar stores. They just started selling online. They're stores out of Philadelphia. They're the store I did the video about yesterday with the shoe inventory. You can reach out to them on Instagram. I think it's just joemarstores.com. They're about a month out for inventory. Nordstrom Rack is having a sale right now with 20% off, but a lot of that stuff is saturated already in the market. So you have to be careful because, it's hard to pay up for inventory when you're not sure like what the economy is going to be like and things like that. A lot of people are really struggling right now with finances, with knowing where their meals are going to come from. And, you watch these in the Facebook groups for Poshmark. I just kind of wonder if some of these people are not like aware of what's going on in the world. They're like, why aren't my things selling? I don't have any traffic. Well, when you have like millions of people who just lost their job and can't work, they're not really buying jeans from us anymore or shoes. They're worried about how they're going to make their rent. They're worried about how they're going to feed their kids. And so those kind of things definitely take priority. Now, it's definitely cool because hopefully once this dies down, most people will stay a little bit more frugal and they will be buying more pre-owned items. And I believe that our sales will pick up and be a lot better once that's the case. So once we get through this, however long it takes, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, it will bounce back. But, don't be afraid to don't like have too much pride or don't feel any shame if, you've been reselling, it's not working and you have to, you do have to go get a job. There's nothing wrong with that. Walmart's hiring, Amazon's hiring. I think almost every grocery store around here is hiring. You could deliver for Grubhub or Instacart or any of those kind of things. And I know it puts you kind of out there in the community, but if you're washing your hands and making sure you're staying safe, at least you're able to bring some money in. You're going and looking for a job because there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're in like an unprecedented, that can't bring in any money. So these small businesses, if they go out if they go out of business, then their employees lose their jobs too. So, that's just the way it's going to be. For me, making sure that I'm, like I said, listing daily. And then I have been sending out offers twice a day. So for Poshmark, I go into where you see where people liked your items. Let me show you. I'm just going to do this in case some people don't know. These people you can send offers to. So I don't know if you can see this. So I have all these people that have sent likes, and then I just scroll down so I know I did it like this morning at 8 a.m. So there's a time on there. It's 7 hours ago, 6 hours ago, whatever. And then I just go through and send all those people offers. Now I have been sending crazy offers. I'm sending offers that I would not normally send as long as I'm making a profit on these items. I am sending 30, 40% offers to people. They are accepting them. Some of them are coming back with, really low ball offers, which I'm just not going to accept. I don't have to accept it. If you're in a situation where you need cash, you should just take the loss and take the cash and get your money and move on. Because right now you have no idea when there's another person, that might come along to want that item. And so you really want to make sure that you are getting stuff and getting cash into your house. So if you are getting offers and, now if it's a $5 item, I would take that right now in a heartbeat. So I'm taking a lot of offers that I would normally not take. I'm offering consistently. Every time on eBay, it says that I'm able to send offers. When you go to the eBay app and you click down at the bottom right, it says selling. There's like a little icon. I don't know why I can't because I have that light on. But there's a little icon in the bottom that says selling. You can do send offers to buyers. So right here from my phone, I go in and I just start sending offers. I had 9 sales on eBay and I had 8 sales on Poshmark. So from Saturday to Sunday, I have sent out, probably hundreds of offers, but these are the ones that I am that I sold. So I've also been scheduling for package pickup. If you're not sure if you can get to the post office, you can go to the post office website, usps.com or .gov or whatever it is, and you can request for a pickup and they will come to your house. I just leave my packages in a bag on the porch, and you have to put like how many of each package, and then you can't have more than a certain amount of pounds because some mail people carry the packages. So I leave them out there in a recyclable bag. My guy picks them up, takes them to his car, scans them in, and then brings my bag back to me. So that way I don't have to go to the post office, which has been really helpful. And I also have been the one thing that I have encouraged everyone to do is make sure you're listing consistently. I have actually stuck to that since I started reselling more full time in January. And so I actually have a lot more listings now than I normally do, which also helps me with sales because I have a lot more stuff for people to pick from, right? So, if I had 100 things, I probably wouldn't sell 15 items. But because I have 600 things, I am able to send out offers consistently, and I'm able to make more offers on items because I just simply have more inventory to sell. Now, I probably have downstairs another at least 100 items to list. And then I know my husband and I have stuff I can pull out of our own closets. I have just a little bit of stuff around the house that I can sell and get rid of. So, it's something that this is going to take a long time to recover from, but there are steps that we can take now that will help us make sales coming up in the future. So like I said, if you're consistent now, don't slow down just because sales are slow. If you're consistent now, and you keep going towards these goals now, I get it if you run out of inventory or things like that. But if you have enough, or if you have that death pile and you can work through it for the next couple months and get these things listed, by summer, you might have 600 items available in your closet. So that is really important to know it together and have more when you come in the long haul, when you get back. But so I apologize for that. It's just been, my husband's been having problems too. I've been seeing people post on the Nextdoor app that their internet is just slow and not working. We are on a stay home order. So my entire neighborhood is filled with people who are staying home. And so my guess is that likely is overloading the you guys, I'm just curious, has anyone done anything like fun or something that you hadn't done in a long time that you have been doing while you're home? If for those of you who are at home or quarantined, my husband and I we bought one of those Xbox games. So once I figure that out, I haven't played video games since like Guitar Hero with Wii. So I have a feeling there's going to be a learning curve, and my nephew is so excited to show me his Minecraft worlds, whatever that means. So maybe once I get that figured out, I can share with you guys I could show you my whatever, I don't know, I guess I get a screen name or something, and maybe we can play some video games together. But I've done that. And then I also set up my own website. I was finding that, so a while back I got kicked off of Mercari, and I did a video on why I got kicked off. It was because I was selling mystery boxes and I didn't include exactly what was in the box, which is fine. So I signed up again for Mercari about a year later. So I've only been on it back again about a year. And I used my husband's information to sign up so I could actually sell on there. But I just don't get a lot of sales on there. And yesterday or the other day I was trying to list on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. I'm like, this is just taking me a long time. And I have maybe a sale every couple weeks on Mercari. It's not consistent. It's not an app that I like to use. I don't like to be on it. I don't like to buy stuff on it. I don't like to search for things on it. And so I was like, you know what? I looked into doing this a few years ago, doing my own store. So now this is great because it's going to be bexabossladyshop.com. And you guys will be able to go on there when I do, like if I do a haul video, I will be able to just post that stuff right up on my website, and it will go on there first. So if you watch the video and then you go to my website and you want something, you will get it first. And the other good thing is that I will be able to offer prices, that I can't offer on eBay and Poshmark because both take, like, you've got to get traffic to it and things like that. So for right now, I'm just using it as an outlet because it's kind of hard to sell on Instagram consistently. I have sold things on Instagram, and when I put multiple things up, I get kind of confused. People will start sending me messages. I don't know who bought what, and then I send out PayPal things, and it gets kind of crazy. Or if I do a haul on here, you guys can go on there and get it right away. Or if I have it on Instagram and I show it, instead of having people DM me, I have to send them a PayPal invoice. I have to wait for them to pay. People can just go onto my website from Instagram or Facebook or whatever and just purchase the item. So I think that's going to be really beneficial as well. Let's see what else is going on. My trip to Aruba was canceled, so that was kind of a bummer. That was kind of a bummer. But hopefully we'll get to go in the fall if all this kind of settles down. Let me see what you guys are saying over here. So yeah, it's kind of interesting because a lot of the store, or a lot of like right now in Connecticut, the only thing that is open are essential stores. And they sent out a list the other day of like what's an essential store. And it's like obviously grocery stores, doctor's offices, veterinary clinics, public utilities, construction sites, things like that. So, there is a lot of stuff that's still open, but all the other, like, all of the beauty places, what they call it, they called it body shops. So all of the body shop stores are closed. You can't get a wax, you can't get your hair color, you can't get your brows done, you can't get your lashes done. Yes, medical marijuana dispensaries are considered essential. So we just moved to Connecticut. I don't think there are medical here. I know Massachusetts. I don't know. I'm not as up to date on that as I could. So, so that's okay. So yes, if you are dyeing your hair, so I don't know if you probably can't see here, but I'm about 2 weeks out, so I get a lot of grays. But I have been using, and I don't have a code for this or whatever. It's just what I've been using. I've been using esalon.com, and you send a picture of your hair. So I send a picture of like my roots and my hair, and you sign up with them, and they will send you like professional grade hair color. And you do it yourself. It is a mess. I made a huge mess doing it. But I don't think that it stains as much as other box color I've used. And it definitely needs to work with them on more coverage with my gray hair. So they send you a survey afterwards, and they say, hey, how is your hair color? And then you send it back and say, I want it this way, or I want it that way. And that makes it super easy. So it's like E-Salon is what I've been using. And I'm pretty sure your first month is like $10 and something. Is it $10? Yeah, I think it's $10. And then after that, I think it's $24, and you can get stuff like that. $24? I don't know. The first month is $10. So even if you can try it for the first month and cancel it, you can cancel it easy online. At least it's something. If because $10 isn't the box color in the grocery store $10? It's gotta be. It's gotta be like $8 or $9 or $10. I've been watching TikTok videos. If you're on TikTok, come follow me. I'm Bexa Boss Lady. But I have 100 followers now, so I'd like to think that it's getting pretty serious. Just kidding. I have no idea what I'm doing over there. I feel like the biggest loser on there because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't dance. I have no idea. Where in Connecticut? I'm down in like the Greenwich. Where is this? Stamford, Norwalk kind of area down that way. So that's where I am in Connecticut. But yeah, everything is shut down here. And it's fine with me. I don't mind. Since I've been sick, and with these migraines, I'm basically a shut in anyway. So, it's not like I am out and about all the time doing stuff. Like the beginning of the video, I am used to being at home. This really isn't anything different for me about being home. But for me, listing every day, I can't emphasize that enough. Even if you list 2 or 3 things a day. So listing every day, and then, find stuff around your house. You can also do a lot on Facebook Marketplace with just things out of your house. I know people are really annoying, and I've hesitated to do that because I don't really want people coming to my house. But there's a lot of other people who do it and like doing it and do it a lot on Facebook. So what they do is they put their what do you call it? They list it and they tell the person, okay, come, here's my address. They put it on their porch, and then the person puts the money under their mat and takes it. And then I guess they watch on their Ring camera to see if they pay. And then if they don't pay, they run out and chase them. I don't know what you would do if they don't pay. But she said there's a couple people that have said they haven't had anyone not pay. Especially now, like, you're not going to go out and hand something to someone, at least not here in Connecticut. Basically, the mailman had a certified letter for me yesterday, and he was like, can I sign for you? And I said, yes. And he put his initials, he put it in the mailbox, and then like, he doesn't even want to come near you, which I don't blame him. I don't want to be near anyone anyway. It's like the plague up here. But yeah, 5 packages is pretty good. Ooh, vintage Barbie clothing. I like that. Yeah, it's crazy out there. I just saw a thing that someone shared. Actually, it was on TikTok, and I just shared it on my Instagram. And this guy had like, those tomato cages that like start at the top and then they go down like a triangle. This guy had created one like over on top of his head. And so it was like a 6-foot thing out from his body, so people couldn't come him. And his shirt said, "I'm social distancing, leave me alone." So people couldn't even get close to him. It was the funniest thing I've seen in a while. But yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So if you like to paint or restore items, this is a great time to do it. You're at home, or you might be at home soon, like the rest of us. And the weather's going to start getting nice, and you'll be able to, sell it low. Just make sure you don't make contact with people. You can just have them, pay you on Zelle or PayPal or whatever, and then just leave the item outside and let them pick it up. Yeah, so sharing. So now that I have 600 Poshmark listings that are active, I pay someone to share my Poshmark closet. I just can't. After 6 years, I'm done sharing my Poshmark closet. So I pay a gal like $29 or $30 a week to share my stuff. And for me, it's worth every penny, because that's time that I could be spending listing or sourcing or, doing other stuff, or like talking to you guys. So, hiring someone to do that was probably the best business decision I've made in a while. And she's been doing it for me since last June. But then we took a break in October, November, and December because I didn't have any listings. That's when my husband got laid off and we were moving. So that's what that is. So yeah, I made sure to do that because that is just so great. Yeah, Allison, I'm with you. I just don't want people coming to my house. So I'm not immune compromised in the sense that I don't have a lung problem. I don't have emphysema. But I do have high blood pressure, which is a problem, right? So high blood pressure is one of the things that they said, you should keep away from people. I always seem to get sick. So my immune system definitely isn't the greatest. And simply because I have autoimmune diseases, I have chronic migraines. And so my body is constantly in this already sense of like, so I don't need to add another like little angry bug into my body because I have enough of them already. I don't need to add another like, I don't need to add another ailment to my already a million ailments that I have. So for me, I'm trying really hard to just stay home and make sure my husband stays home. He did go to the pharmacy and we have Lysol wipes in the car. So he's, like rubbing down the steering wheel and hands as soon as he came in the house. So we're trying to be really active on that. Anyway, so I just wanted to check in with everyone. I think my husband's almost done with his business call. It's almost 5:00. Let's see, real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think garage sales, although I do think when all this calms down, like garage sales are going to be sick in a good way. Like they're going to be awesome because so many people I think now are at home and they're cleaning out stuff and they're organizing and purging. So I definitely think that when this is all kind of over, we're going to have an amazing time thrifting and finding things to resell because I think that like I said, a lot of people are doing that now is like cleaning out their stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to any garage sales right now. I have not heard of Closet Mate. I don't know what that is. Karen, I am also going through thrifting withdrawals. That basically was my avenue to get out and get exercise and move around and do all sorts of stuff. Chuck E. Cheese, that's awesome. A 10 is good. 10's a good amount. All right. Well, I am going to go because you guys are having problems hearing me. Everyone is on the internet right now. But I hope I gave you some good information. It's not like brain surgery stuff, but I hope that I hope everyone stays safe. I hope everyone stays healthy from this. And I'll be on here a lot more because I'll have a lot more time on my hands. Hopefully we can get some better internet. I might have to just record these and post them, and then you guys can watch them maybe when the internet's slower. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you next time. All right. Bye, guys. Karen, thank you.